Hi, this is a really quick tutorial for Photostage, which is the thing that you're going to use to create your introductions as the editor. So with Photostage, it's a really simple thing to work with. Every Wednesday or Thursday, but probably Thursday, Mr. Mullaney will forward a package of photos to Mr. Alexander, and then Mr. Mullaney will forward a package of photos to Mr. Alexander, and then Mr. Alexander will forward that package of photos to you. Your job is to make an introduction from those photos, and this is your introduction tool, right? So, just to kind of show you how this works, I'm going to toss a couple of pictures in here. So this is what it looks like, right? And you could toss things in here just like Shotcut. Now, honestly, you could use Shotcut to do this. It's not a problem to use Shotcut to do it, but the problem is, not really a problem. I think this is easier to use, just easier on the whole to use, right? So let's go ahead and once you have things up here, you can kind of drag over them and then drag them down to your slideshow here. You don't have to use all the pictures that Mr. Mullaney and Mr. Alexander have given you. Just a few is fine. They're going to be selected and you can reselect them. If you want to select a bunch, click on one, hold shift, and then click on the last one. Once you do that, you can change how long the transition is between those things, right? So if you want them to be like a 4-second transition in between, that's great. And you can also tell me how long they're going to be. Right now, each slide is going to last for 1.5 minutes, which is absolute insanity. I want each one to last for about 4 seconds for all slides. And actually, I'm going to change my transition to 1 second. So let's see how that looks. Hit play. 4 seconds of picture, and then 1 second of transition. And looking, I mean, 4 seconds might be a little long. That's okay. We can figure it out, right? Okay, cool. So if you like it, though, you can also drag a file over here, right? And so an MP3 file or some sort of music file, you can grab a music file off of the anchor part of my web page. So if you remember where that is, not the anchor part, excuse me, the general broadcast video page. These are all sounds that you're able to use. I would recommend grabbing one earlier in the week so you're ready with it. Then you can just click, drag it down to the part that says drag your music or audio here. You can edit the audio, you can cut it off at a certain point, right, by trimming it, right, and you can kind of tell it what you want to happen to what you have going on. So I want my end time to be, I don't know, I want 3 minutes of this audio. Great. Yeah, you kind of get the idea. Once you're all done, you can hit export video file. It's going to automatically export it as an MP4. Give it a name. Name it, you know, intro, and then whatever the date is, right? Tell it what folder you want it to be in. It says save in folder. You can select the folder you want. You can put it in your APN folder, your editor folder. All the other stuff you can just let it be and then press create. And guess what? You are all done. That's it, and that's all super easy to use.